Hi, everyone. Welcome to the East Greenbush Central School District Board of Education meeting. Tonight, we are missing Mr. Mann,
Catherine.
Yep, Miss Van Orton, and Jen O'Brien. Yep. So let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You might get a glitch.
Well, we appreciate everyone meeting tonight for an exciting event to introduce our new candidate for superintendent for the 25-26 school year, Mr. Kurtis Kotes, Dr. Kurtis Kotes. Let's see here. So I'm gonna begin the meeting by doing the only resolution on the agenda to approve the contract. And I probably, yeah, so you gotta excuse me, I'm a little bit nervous here. But no, so we had an extensive search for superintendent. We didn't take the decision lightly. And after many rounds, we narrowed down on Dr. Kurtis Kotes. You know, I'm personally excited. The board is excited. He comes with exceptional experience being the superintendent of two different districts. He has curriculum, innovation, and leadership. He's led capital projects. He's a lifelong learner, which is proven from his doctorates. And really, he's just a good person. And I think that as time goes on, it'd be great for the district to get acquainted with him, as the board has been so far. So with that said, I would like to propose this motion to approve the appointment of our superintendent effective July 1, 2025. Is there a motion to approve? Emily, is there a second? Ms. Turner, and all in favor? And everyone is in favor. And I do just want to say that it was really important that we made this announcement to the community as soon as possible. The other board members wish they were here. We were solid in our appointment of them, and it was really for the sake of really creating, you know, a continuity of stream of what to come. We didn't want our staff and our district waiting for additional communication, so the board prioritized that. Dr. Kurtis prioritized that. Jeff prioritized that, and we really appreciate all the work that went in. With that said, I want to kick it off to Emily for some comments.
Sure. Thank you, Jesse. We just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who was integral in this hiring process, and wanted to formally thank Questar 3, BOCES, Dr. Cruz and Dan for their assistance. You know, without them, this would have been a labor-intensive process that no one on the board could have done. So we appreciate them hosting us and really helping put all the materials together and guide us through. That service was remarkable and a high quality. Next, we want to make sure we formally thank again. I did last time, but I'm going to do it again. Mike here for really leading the superintendent search. This is a labor-intensive process, and really thankful that Mike was able to use his expertise, and we all trusted him in the previous board hiring Superintendent Simons. And so he was able to really step into that role and guide us through. And so we all are very thankful of that extra additional time you put in outside of all of the time that the board put in as well. So thank you there. Next, we want to make sure we thank all the other board members. a lot of time, as I already said, went into this. If I could calculate hours, it, was well more than a part-time job, right? A superintendent search was like a second full-time job for all of us, reviewing 27 resumes, deciding, meeting, many times over weeks. I joke that my son thinks I say I'm going to meetings. My 6-year-old son doesn't know when I'm coming back. And so finally I got to tell him that today's the biggest day because mommy's going to have way less meetings now. Very, very glad we did that and very appreciative of all the board. Some of us have young kids, old kids, whatever, it doesn't matter. It takes us away. And so appreciative of that. And then we also want to thank Mark for all of your help with the comms with the district and your expertise in that. We really are grateful for you for that and thank you for that high level service there. We definitely want to thank our sitting superintendent, Jeff. Thank you so much for all of this throughout. Your guidance and expertise is imperative. And we all feel very strong that this transition is going to be a good one, a solid one that people will see it steady, the leadership, and that's because, you will be here for us. And so thank you so much for that. So we joke that you can leave, but, we may not let you go. We still know where you live. No, but thank you for everything and being so open and having conversations. It's just in the end, really the only one who benefits out of that is the district as a whole. So we appreciate that on behalf of everyone. Then the last thanks, and then I'll be quiet, is, the staff and the administrators. We thank you for, trusting us with this process and hoping that, you see over time, how we believe in Dr. Kotes and his leadership and abilities. And I'm really excited for all that's to come. The transition plan, we've already, put countless hours in and very excited for, Dr. Kotes to be an integral member of our community. So we all hope you will embrace him with open arms and can't wait for July 1st. Back to you.
Thank you, Emily. All right. So with that said, I would like to invite Dr. Kotes up to the podium for some comments.
Good evening. It is truly a pleasure to be here with all of you tonight and to be able to share some thoughts and comments. Tonight's truly a celebration. It's not just a celebration of one person, it's a celebration of a community. Your presence here tonight, regardless of whether or not you are a teacher or administrator, support staff member, bus driver, custodial worker, student, parent, or community member or cousin, is a true indicator of your dedication and commitment to the success of this district. Your willingness to come together and focus on the direction of where we can head together is what makes East Greenbush an incredible district and a great place to learn, to teach, and to serve. I could not be any happier to be joining such a remarkable community. I'm filled with gratitude for this opportunity, and I want to offer thanks to our administrators, our teachers, our support staff, students, and community members who may be here tonight or joining remotely to take part in this celebration. I'm truly humbled and grateful for your presence. Members of the Board of Education, I take seriously the trust and faith you are putting in me to lead our school district. During the interview process, the board shared wonderful information about the district, detailing and highlighting their vision for our district. Our dialogue together allowed me to gain a valuable perspective on the excellence that exists here and the hard work that lies ahead. I am grateful to the board for their true transparency in the process. It helped to build even more confidence that this leadership opportunity is a highly desirable position. I affirm for our board that I always take my responsibilities with the utmost seriousness, maintaining a keen focus on ensuring that the programs and opportunities that we all work to create in our classrooms and learning spaces are absolutely the best they can be for all of our students. We owe them nothing less. I'd like to take this opportunity to offer praise and congratulations to our retiring superintendent, Mr. Jeff Simmons. We have just met in person for the first time today, but the grace and the kindness that he has afforded me through his willingness to work together through this transition has already become invaluable to me. I'm confident that these actions are a true reflection not only of his character, but of his commitment to our district, giving nothing but his best. While I know that there will be many more celebrations of his service to the district, I ask that you all please join me in a round of applause as a token of appreciation for his many dedicated years of service to the East Greenbush Central School District. So as I thought about what I wanted to share with all of you tonight, I really thought about the concept of change. And as we all know, with change comes uncertainty. And I hope that I stand before you tonight to help allay some of those fears. I have learned in many years of leadership that people who feel supported and heard also feel valued. They feel connected to their work and are willing to give a deep commitment to the organizations that they serve. Please know I am committed to these values. It is of utmost importance to me for all staff to have the support that they need and to always feel that they can perform at their best for the students that we serve. But as is often said, actions speak louder than words. I've already begun work on transition planning with the Board of Education and Mr. Simmons and look forward to sharing with all of you in the near future on the specifics of those plans. I am confident that these plans will help us to transition well together and will allow for me to begin the process of learning more about what makes East Greenbush the highest quality district and how I can become a valued member and leader of the team. Please know I wish to earn your confidence and trust and will always work every day at doing so. Author Jim Collins shared the following on leadership. Great leaders use their smarts and ambition not to advance themselves, but to inspire people to follow a cause. I do aspire to be a great leader for the students, families, and community members of East Greenbush. But more importantly, I want to inspire all of our stakeholders to embrace that cause. I hope to guide all of our district to embrace the great things that we already do, but to also look to collaborate on the incremental change that we can work on together to take our district to even higher levels of success. Together, I am confident that we can create a highly successful future for our districts. Thank you for joining us tonight, and I look forward to meeting with all of you in the near future as I begin my new role as Superintendent of Schools in East Greenbush. Thank you.
All right. Well, that concludes our meeting for the afternoon or for the evening. And that concludes our meeting for this afternoon. We'll get the contract signed and we'll break so everyone can get an opportunity to meet Dr. Kotes and we'll go from there. So a motion to adjourn. Absolutely. Is there a motion to adjourn? Ms. Komersky, a second. Ms. Phillips, all in favor? Everyone in favor, motion passes. All right, congratulations, Dr. Kotes.